Hello everybody. So today I will talk about physics. The topic today is about velocity and acceleration. So now I will show you how to answer. A guy riding a motorcycle moves at a speed of 4.1 meters per second constantly. Another motorcycle rider starts to move with an acceleration of 2.5 meters per square second. 2 seconds after the first rider passes him, calculate the time that the second rider needs to catch up to the first rider, the distance he traveled during that time, and his speed the moment he catch the first rider up. So now I will show you how to answer. We know that on the first rider, the speed is about 4.1 meters per second. The second rider, he just have acceleration is about 2.5 meters per square second after 2 seconds. So that means after 2 seconds, rider number 2 they will start to move. So I will put about R number 2. And this is about R number 1 after 2 seconds. So after 2 seconds in here, the distance R number 2 and R number 1 we can calculate by D equal to 4.1. That's about velocity of rider number 1. We multiply by number 2. So we have the distance of rider number 2 and rider number 1. That's about 8.2 meters. And now we can apply this formula in here. So about rider number 1, we will have about S equals to S by 2 because the rider number 1 they start after 2 seconds. So we have the new location is about 8.2. Next, velocity of rider number 1, we know that's about 4.1. About A, because the rider number 1 they just constant about the velocity 4.1. That means we don't have A in here. So this is about equation of R number 1. Now let's go to R number 2. At the beginning, that's about 0 in here. So S0 of rider number 2 is 0. Now we have V0. At the beginning, V equal to number 0 because rider number 2 does not start right now. So that's why you got 0 in here. And the last one, A. A, we know that this is about 2.5. We put 2.5 in here. Equal to T squared. And now we need to find the time to make sure that the location R number 1 and R number 2 they can meet somewhere in here. So to do this one, the distance between R1 equal to R2 because R1 from this point in here and this point in here, they should have the same when they start at the location number 0. So that's why S equal to S. So we will have about 1 over 2, 2.5 T squared equal to 8.2 plus 4.1 T. And now we put this one go to the left. 1.1 over 2 multiplied by 2.5. We have 1.25 T squared minus 4.1 T minus able to equal to number 0. So we have t approximate about 4.6813 seconds. So we just choose about positive number, and this is the final answer we need to find in here. This is the end. Thank you for watching.